Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk a bit about the changes that happened in 10.1 and 10.2 to the sniper class. Just to go over it quickly, 10.1 introduced a bug which was basically part of a fix to Cloak Cancel. And it basically made the class unplayable because you would rack up with a debuff that lasted 15 seconds and stacked really, really quickly from first use of Cloak as well. And the class was now unplayable for a whole 10 days, basically. At the very least, a whole week. Let's be intellectually honest, because I haven't checked the date exactly. 10.2 just dropped, and they've fixed it and implemented what they want to have as a limitation. So I'll quickly go over the changes, and I will also be running a true solo that you'll find just afterwards, so you can take a look. For the build, we're running this. Technically, Cloak Cancel never required Lingering Concealment. Lingering Concealment was just to be in stealth after you've Cloak Cancelled, basically. The reason I'm going to be running this is what I would run in any case in a true solo where I'm not spamming Cloak Cancel, and given the changes, and I'll go over it once again, punish Cloak Cancel spam, this is what we're going to be running. So, you may all remember the way Cloak Cancel work is you press Cloak, you knife, and you can do very little cooldown, right? That's basically the gist of Cloak Cancel. If you were using Lingering Concealment in last use, what you would have done is this, which is basically Cloak, Knife, Backdash, right? So here we've changed to Cloak, this is the third one within a delay, and now look at what happens. You see how much more Cloak we've eaten? Like, we've eaten this extra 5%, and we now have a debuff that runs for 10 seconds. We're gonna proc it straight away here again. There you go. And there you go. We're stacking that debuff now. Let's try and get a refresh headshot kill. Perfect. And look at this. I'm gonna try and get some more headshot kills. Yeah, perfect. You see how much debuff I've managed to stack here? For those who didn't know, I just oh well, actually, it's even better, like it drained my whole cloak. Huh. So I'm not sure whether it intentionally drained whole cloak or this was just a cloak drain bug. Honestly, it's hard to tell. That one's kind of frequent. So yeah, basically you rack up a debuff, and as you can see, it keeps going. I'll try to get another set just here. Okay, so let's run it back quickly again. Just see how it feels. This time I won't be stacking the debuff, I'll be playing like normally, so you guys can see what it looks like on normal gameplay. And you see now, we have a fair bit of cloak, and we're starting to get worse and worse debuffs, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And this was just normal cloak gameplay, right? I wasn't cloak cancelling in any particular order, I was just being particularly good at cycling cloak. And not really paying attention to ammo management, right? Here we've reset the debuff and it's not too bad. So will it matter? Yes, kind of, and also kind of no. And do we have the debuff stacked here? I wish we'd get an indicator. Yes, I did have the debuff stacked. I really wish they would give us an indicator at least for when the debuff is active. Like, come on guys. So to wrap it up quickly, cloak cancelling still works to a degree. You can still just cloak cancel either with the melee or the melee dodge if you're doing full cloak cancel. The issue is more going to be chaining cloaks. As soon as you get past 3 cloaks, each within 10 seconds of each other, you will stack the debuff, and it's 5%, and I'm not too sure, it looks like it's like 10, then 15 or 20, something like that. which effectively kills Cloak Cancel past a certain point. And it actually also penalizes Sniper as a whole, because good snipers who were just able to cloak, shoot someone into incap, headshot them to get cloak cooldown back with a renewal or squad renewal, and then chain that gameplay loop, they will also get punished for it here and there. I am going to add in any case a true solo that you will be able to find. I'll post a link as well in the description as soon as it's up. That way you can see what the gameplay looks like on a current patch. It's still playable. I want to actually really quickly touch on Sniper's level of strength. It hasn't changed all that much. It is a nerf. It's a pretty big nerf. The problem is it takes away Sniper's main incredible strength, which is kind of being immortal, without addressing any of Sniper's weaknesses, which are lack of strength outside of cloak frame. As a class, Sniper, when it's not in Cloak, it just kinda sucks. It's kind of a dud. Like, we basically have like melee damage that's like Cloak reliant here, have one flat 20. In terms of range damage buffs, our options are pretty limited because we get this, which is 20% if we're stationary. That sucks. 10% headshot for everyone, but that means we pass on any renewal or we pass on purification because we're going for renewal here. Yeah, like, this would be good if it were a perk you can take without sacrificing something this expensive as purification, honestly. I could see a build on marksmanship and renewal maybe, but even then it would need to be stronger than 10%. So like, we basically get fuck all damage outside of Cloak, and they've just punished us massively for trying to maximize Cloak uptime. One of the redeeming graces is Pattern of Excellence. That perk's broken as fuck. It's just like batshit fucking broken, and it does keep us afloat a fair bit. Realistically, like, if you're looking for the strongest class in the game, Sniper's not it. It wasn't it when Cloak Cancel was, still what it was. Just go play heavy if you're looking for the strongest class. If you're looking for something that's fun, still playable, still decently strong, Sniper does it. You're better off playing with TAC, but Sniper's like pretty good. It's still a decent class. Just a bit regretful that we didn't get any compensation or any changes to the kit to give us just more stuff outside of Cloak. All of our buffs are tied to it. One of my major frustration points with Sniper in current state is going to be persistence. This is an incredible perk. Except, again, it's linked to Cloak. Like, people have that kind of stuff on perfect parry, perfect block, perfect dodge, which is non-conditional, as is conditional to Cloak, but again, maximizing our uptime on it fucks us over because it just means we incur more Cloak cooldown. So we don't even have a good anti-stagger perk. Like, it could be amazing, except it's Cloak locked. Like, everything on Sniper is Cloak locked, and we are punished for Cloak uptime nowadays. So yeah, a bit of a frustrating direction. I think you can probably hear it in my tone. The class is still fine. It's still decently strong. It's just, it was better, and what could have been changed to make it healthier and still stronger wasn't really addressed. Well, I'm still strong. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll upload a true solo. I've already done 2 at this point. Only recorded 1. And the class can still do it. Catch you all later.